Alright guys, welcome back to week 2 of the side quest. And I just want to be clear here, you're going to go ahead and you can claim your ropes for this week's 7 runs. And you can claim from the gold event, you can also claim your rewards. But in theory, you don't need, the rewards are the same from the week 1 and week 2 paths, except for the shovel that you can get for beating King Groot 7 times and then getting the shovel and running the path. In theory, you could take the ropes from last week or this week. If you didn't like last week's run, you could do it in this week's run. If you don't like this week's run, you could do it in last week's run. The only efficient way to do it is you have the 3 solo objectives to defeat the use a Mystic for Voodoo or Nebula, a skill for Misty Knight or Moon Knight, and a mutant for Crossbones or Mole Man. So this is my first run. I'm going to just test it out here. I'm going to go with, I think I was going to go Chavez. I thought looked good for King Groot, as well as the first node. I'm going to go with Kingpin, and I'm just going to grab Apocalypse because Mole Man and Crossbones, I want to be able to parry them. That was my initial thought, and then you'll see afterwards why you may not want to do that. But here you can go in and do the path normally. If you want, you can. I'll show you at the end. You could just duel King Groot a few times. You could fight him a few times and then go ahead and get the shovel. If you don't like these particular paths, like this Nebula here, you can beat with a Mystic. It's got Healer Hide and Heal Reversal, so you don't want the Healer Hide on you. You want to make sure it's on the opponent. The problem is when it's on the opponent, they are going to be unblockable, so you got to be prepared to evade their specials if they're unblockable. And you're going to see that at one point the Healer Hide goes on to me, and because heal is reversed, when I get the healing, I instead take a bunch of DJ, and you can see because I have willpower, I am losing a little bit of healing, and you can see right there, down goes my health because of the Healer Hide. So you got to be aggressive and at the same time be careful because they're going to be unblockable. So it's not so bad, but again, might not be the best for some people. So that's why I'm saying you can just do you can grab the shovel, just skip the nodes and do King Groot if you want, or do one run through to make sure you maximize your rewards, of course. But if you want to be super efficient, then obviously I'm just going to rerun the same team all 7 times, grab the random rewards. It's the same random rewards on each path every week this month. The only difference is going to be if you want to quickly do your runs and get the objectives at the same time without having to wait until you either duel other champions or randomly fight them in arena or event quest with the right counter, then or go find them in side quest, like find them in other quests, like in story mode, and you can find a cheap energy way to go find a Misty Knight and beat her with or Moon Knight, for example, or Misty Knight and beat him with a skill. You can do that. That is totally fine. If you liked how the fights were in week 1 and you think it's going to be easier to blitz through 14 or 28 runs, after 4 weeks and do them all in week 1, go ahead and repeat week 1. There is nothing forcing you to if you don't like the nodes in week 2, there's nothing forcing you to do these week 2 ones unless you want to be efficient. So for me, I was able to get through the path, no problem. So I'm likely just going to take the same team in, run the path 7 times, grab my objectives, grab my rewards, get the Catacomb reward because they're like the 4 big rewards of the month. And then I'm good to go. This node, it's got breakthrough, it's got enhanced parry. So if you parry, you're gonna get 50% of like a bar of power. The problem is when you gain 2 bars of power, Mole Man or Crossbones are gonna gain power. So you don't, I chose Apocalypse thinking, okay, great, I can just parry these guys because they're annoying. But really you almost want to just not parry them so that you don't have to worry about giving them power. Like here I threw a special 2 and I realized he's got a power gain going and I almost pushed him to 3 bars of power. And especially like Mole Man, if you get him, it's not so bad because his special 1 and 2 are easy to evade. If it's Crossbones, you're going to be taking that special 2 on the block is going to be quite annoying. So probably just don't parry and bait heavies and you're good to go. So it's not so bad if you do that. So maybe like comparing is really not the best idea for this one. And it has breakthrough, but it did take a while to get this one down. Even with class advantage here, he just shrugs off all my debuffs. But it's not so bad. Yeah. So again, you don't have to do if anyone is saving, if you think you're saving for like week 4 because it's going to be better rewards, there are no better rewards. It is the same random path rewards, every path in all 4 quests. Like the same ones that we're going to see here were the exact same ones in week 1. The difference is the champs. The difference is the shovel that you wanna be able to beat the boss. Like you don't have to beat the boss. You can just duel King Groot 6 times so that you get the shovel and you can do it. So ideally, the way you want to go in, you do 6 rounds. On the 7th round, you can do the shovel. That is really the only thing that's the purpose of the side quest. That's why you have 7 runs per week, so that you go in, do the first 6, beat King Groot 6 times, the 7th one with the shovel, and you get your big reward for the week. So here we're going to go ahead and show you King Groot. It's got Chavez absolutely wrecks this one because he's got some extra power gain. He's got flare, so you're hitting really hard, but you're taking damage. His abilities are 200% more effective. He has ebb and flow knockdown and supercharge. So Chavez is really good to get an opening right at the beginning, so I'm just going to hold block, let him throw a heavy, and then I don't have to parry. I can use my mid-combo stun to knock him down, which does twofold. It does the ebb and flow knockdown, and it gives me the negative zone, so I can handle his power. And anytime an opponent has a lot of buffs, Chavez is going to be hitting extremely hard. Plus with flare, she's hitting extremely hard. So one big special 2 here, and that's going to be all I need for this King Groot. So a striker into special 2. Goodbye. The fight is over super fast. So that's my first run of the side quest for this month, like for this week. So the exact same random rewards with the gold. And we can go in as well, and I'll show you. If you just search King Groot, so there I have 1 point in each of them. So again, if you want to just blitz through to get the big reward, you can go ahead here. Here's a King Groot dual target for you. You go in, you use a Mystic, Skill, or Mutant, and there we go. Chavez knocks him down super fast, and now we're at 2 points there. So very easy. If that's what you want to do, you can do that, and then you can go ahead and at the end of the day pick one of the big rewards. I didn't claim any yet on this account, but hope you enjoyed that for week 2, and it helps understand what you need to do for the rest of the side quest. Thanks guys. Bye bye.